welcome to another Caffeinated Entertainment video. My name is Art, and I'm here with a review of Charlie Jane Anders' All the Birds in the Sky. This completed the booktubeathon task of reading a book because of the cover. Once I show it here, you'll see why. It is a beautiful cover. I like the old-timey look of the pages, the feel, the box text blurb on the back, all the birds on the front. It made it look like a, as though it was a Alfred Hitchcock birds type motif to it. This was a book. The premise is that it's a sci-fi novel where boy meets girl. Boy is tech nerd, scientist, Uber, figures out time travel in this very early on. And the girl very early on is named a witch. It travels through their life. It travels through the good and the bad, where they differ. The interesting things that they do together, that they make. To be honest with you, this book, it was very, very good in parts, and it drug on in others. That's the problem with this book, is it was very, very piecemeal. I felt like it should have been fleshed out more. I felt as though it should have been a better book. I did like the ending. There were certain things in this book I liked. I liked when the two main characters were together. I liked what they created and what they created turned out to be. I'm trying my best to not to spoil it. The prose in the book is decent. I've read better, but I've read way worse. So you can't just say that it was a terrible, terrible book. In no way can you say that. It was a fine book for what it was, but it was not good enough. I only rated it 3 stars out of 5 on Goodreads because it's an average book. There are things that are spot on about it, and there are things that are just off. And when it's off, it's way off the mark. And when it's on the mark, it's top-notch current science fiction. But this cover is still beautiful. I won't get rid of it because the cover is just gorgeous. I've had it for a while. It's a nice enough book. I did enjoy parts of it, and I may eventually give it a reread to see if I give it a higher score. But I recommend it to people that want something different in the sci-fi genre. I recommend it to people that want to stand alone in the sci-fi genre, that don't want to read series, because as far as I know, this is not part of a series, nor will it be part of a series. I think that's best to say. I don't think it is a very tightly written book. At least it doesn't really have deckled edges. Some of the graphics in here are well, I thought they were graphic, but apparently there wasn't. But there was in the Kindle edition. There was artwork at the beginning of each chapter, but apparently that did not transfer over to the hardback edition because I couldn't bear to take this off. Let's see if it actually has anything on the cover besides the dust jacket. No, it looks like it's just blue. But blue is okay. I mean, it's got the old-timey feel to it. I felt like it was old-style science fiction. It definitely isn't new-style science fiction, which is a good thing, I guess. But it was just... the best word I can come up with to describe it is disjointed. It was very disjointed. When it clicked, it clicked. When it didn't, you could tell. I feel like it could have probably done a little bit to be a little bit longer than it was, and it just wasn't. Then that was a problem. So without further ado, like I said, I give it a 3 out of 5. It was average at best, but I just felt like it needed to be said because I had been dying to read this for so long that I wanted to give it higher, but I couldn't. And I felt it wasn't just a normal average book. I felt I had to say what it did right and what it didn't do right. The dialogue was very well crafted. So without further ado, leave a comment down below if you've read All the Birds in the Sky or anything else by Charlie Jane Anders. If you have, let me know. Does she get better? Is this her only novel? I don't know. I literally just bought this because the cover, the old-timey look, the old-timey feel, and it was just meh for me. The best word I can say is meh. So until next time, happy reading all, and I'll see you soon in the next video.